Concept 7, Modeling with Mathematics. Number 3. 2 prom venues charge a rental fee plus a fee per student. The table shows the total costs for different numbers of students at Lakeside Inn. The total cost in dollars for X students at Sunnyview Inn is represented by the equation y equals 10x plus 600. Which venue initially charges less per student? How many students must attend for the total cost to be the same? Okay, so a couple different things here. The first thing I'm going to look at is, Sunnyview is this equation, y equals 10x plus 600. Lakeside View is over here in this table, and I am just going to use the first 2 points here, and then what I'll have to do is I'll have to find slope, and then go back, plug the slope in one of those points in a point-slope formula, then I can solve for that equation. Okay, so the cost in dollars for X students. Students are the unknown. We want to find the initial cost, or which one initially costs less, and then how much would they be the same at. Alright, so here we go. First thing first, I'm going to find Lakeside Inn. So my slope is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Plug that in. I'm going to use 125 minus 1. Oh my gosh, I did that wrong. Sorry about that. So it should be 1,800 minus 1,500 over 125 minus 100. Gives me 300 over 25, which is 12. Let's mess that up. Okay, then what I'm going to do is take the slope, which is 12, and one of these points. It doesn't really matter which one. I think why not use the 100 and 1500? It looks a little easier to me. So y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity x minus x sub 1 is your point slope formula, and if I plug it in, y minus 1500 equals 12 times quantity x minus 100. You are going to distribute the 12 into the equation, and I get y minus 1500 equals 12x minus 1200. Add 1500 to both sides, and y equals 12x plus 300. Alright, now I have my Lakeside equation and my Sunnyview Resort equation, and now I am prepared to answer these questions. So let's go ahead and answer the first one. Which revenue initially costs less per student? Well, just per student, this slope is less. So $10 per student would initially be it, but I said that word wrong. Initially is not the reason why. If I look just at the slope, it would be Sunnyview. But if you look at the y-intercept here, this one starts at $600. This one starts at $300. So really what you want to do is you want to put in one student for each, right? So if I do y equals 10 times 1 plus 600, that equals $610. And if I put in this one, it's y equals 12 times 1 plus 300, and that equals $312. Yeah, I am going to go with the Lakeside initially costs less. Alright, just because I'm going to put in one student, therefore, for one student, it's costing less for Lakeside. Alright, no other way kind of to answer that except for maybe writing a answer there. I'm going to scoot over to the right-hand side and answer the second question. How many students must attend for the total cost to be the same? Alright, and really, since y is equal to 12x plus 300, and also y is equal to 10x plus 600, since they're both equal to y, I can set 12x plus 300 equal to 10x plus 600. Alright, and solve for x. Subtract 10x from both sides. I get 2x plus 300 equals 600. Subtract 300 from both sides. 2x equals 300. Divide by 2 to both sides, and x equals 150. And what are we talking about? We're talking about students. Okay, so at 150 students, both of these would be the exact same. I kind of run out of room. I would have liked to have shown you the actual cost by putting that in there, but that's okay. It's not really required. I was just trying to extend the problem, but nonetheless, there are our two answers that we are looking for. If you could, go ahead and pause yours as I'm going to show try this problem now. Okay, so go ahead and pause it. And here we go. Okay, so there were two people, Kelly and Kim. Kelly was y equals 6x plus 10. Kim was y equals 4x plus 18. And you set them equal to each other, and you get x equals 4 hours. And if you put the 4 hours in both those, you see that Kelly was $16. Oops. Nope, that's just for them. 4 hours, they would be the exact same. Kelly at 1 hour would cost $16. Kim at 1 hour would cost $22. So the initial costs, Kim would be more. Alright. Please feel free to look at that longer if you like. I'm going to go ahead and flip the page, so pause if you need to look at that longer. Okay, concept 8. Finding a line of fit. The table shows that femur lengths in centimeters and heights in centimeters of several people. Does the data show a linear relationship? If so, write an equation of a line of fit and use it to estimate the height of a person whose femur is 35 centimeters. Okay, so I went ahead just a little bit on this one. I have my femur length as x, which I plotted right here, and I went up by 5, so 0, 5, 10, 20, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, and so forth. Okay, then my y value is right here at height, and I went up by 20, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, and so forth. And then I actually plotted these points in there. Alright, again, so I went 40 to the right, 70 up, 40 right, 170 up, and it's right there. I did it for all of them. Because of time constraints, I didn't want to sit there and show all those. And what I'm going to do is my line of best fit. And I didn't show this before. I should have showed this. Sorry. What you want to do is create your scatter plot or plot your points. Sketch a line that closely appears to the given points, like the trend of the given points. You want as many points above it as you want below it. You're going to choose 2 points. They don't have to be original points, just 2 points on a line. You're going to write and then use point slope equation and slope to find the line. Or write the equation on the line. Alright, so sorry, coming back here. Now if I look at this, I got kind of scattered points, but it's pretty close. I want some in front of it, some below it, and to P, this looks pretty good right here. Alright, so I hit that last point for sure. That last point was right here. 50, 190. Looks like I hit this point right here at 40, 170. And those are the 2 points I'm going to use. Alright, and now I kind of just do the exact same thing I did before. Essentially, I'm going to start with my slope. Slope equals y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. I plug it all in. I get 195 minus 170 all over 50 minus 40, which is 25 over 10 or 2.5. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take a point. Doesn't matter which one. I think I'll just use this one, the top one. Y minus 170 equals 2.5 times quantity x minus 40. Distribute. I get y minus 170 equals 2.5x minus, it's 90. Right? Let me just do that real quick. 100. My bad. Alright, then I add 170 to both sides. And y equals 2.5x plus 70. Alright, there's the equation of the line right there. Then what I want to do is estimate the height. I have a 35 centimeter femur. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just convert this really to a function. So I say f of x equals 2.5x plus 70. Put 35 in there for x. So f of 35 equals 2.5 times 35 plus 70. And 2.5 times 35 equals 87.5. So f of 35 equals 87.5 plus 70. F of 35 equals 157.5 centimeters. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too fast. I'm just kind of running out of time, so I maybe pushed it a little too quick. But you have number 6 to try. Go ahead and give it a go. I'm going to go ahead and show that answer now. So please pause it before I show it if you are not finished. Okay. Here is number 6. Now, first of all, your answers could vary. If you didn't choose these 2 points, totally acceptable. Don't worry about it. But this is the process, right? So your answer could be totally different than mine. Plotted your points. I used these 2 points. I found my slope, which is 0.5. Alright, I plugged it in with the point. I got an equation y equals 1/2 x plus 1. Then what I did was change it to a function, and I wanted an 8-ounce smoothie or 8 ounces of fruit, so I plugged f of 8, and I got about $5. Okay, hope that helps. That is the end of the notes. That's it.